Well, boys, NFL Week 6 is upon us. We know that the Chiefs are on a bye. The Royals are playing right now. One batter up, one batter down. You love to see it. Dodgers suck. Haha, Tommy.
Dude, don't get me started. I'll go for an hour. If but this is a football show, so
But this is a football show. We're not
yeah.
going to talk too much about baseball here, or at all. But we have to get you ready for NFL Week 6. So let's jump on over to Sean for his just the tips on his fantasy football advice.
Just the tip.
Here we are with just the tips, boys. Uh, Start of week 6. Joe Burrow against the Giants. Pretty obvious one here, but they need to win, and he is playing some of his best football he has ever played right now. Chuba Hubbard against the Falcons. He always gets out to a hot start, but the team always falls behind fast, so they can't really throw the ball much, or they have to throw the ball right away. But they're going to definitely muck this game up because it is a division game. So look for him to have a huge game again. Mike Evans against the Saints. Yet another division matchup here, and Mike Evans is well on his way to another 1,000-yard season. Surprise, surprise, Packers tight end Tucker Kraft against the Cardinals.
Blue.
He has a great rhythm with Love right now, and he's only rostered in 77% of fantasy leagues. So look to pick him up if you can. Moving on to the sit-ems here. Dak Prescott against the Lions. Oh, Cowboys fans, your quarterback sucks. He just doesn't have it against the good teams. Don't start him. J.K. Dobbins against the Broncos. Broncos have a solid defense yet again. Look for him to have a rough day out there. Calvin Ridley against the Colts. He just went to Tennessee for the money, man. His quarterback is ass. He's not getting shit done there. And tight end Dalton Schultz against the Patriots. Look, new quarterback in there for the Patriots. There's a whole entire new energy for the building. Look for him to struggle in there with CJ Stroud at quarterback. And sleeper for the week, Alec Pierce against the Titans. Anthony Richardson is still questionable right now. He was a limited participant in practice today. But if Joe Flacco starts again or even plays a little bit, look for Alec Pierce to have a big game. That was just the tips.
I feel like even with Alec Pierce or with Anthony Richardson in, Alec Pierce is still a big piece of that offense.
Oh
Anthony
yeah.
Richardson still goes to him, and it's very surprising that these rookie Adonai Mitchell is not really involved, regardless of who is in at quarterback with this offense. It's very surprising with whatever's going on over there in Indy with Adonai Mitchell.
I think they're just really trying to ease him in right now. They've been trying to get like a few plays for him, but not really get him involved in the offense yet. So we'll see what happens with him.
I don't know. I
They
read somewhere that Anthony Richardson felt feels a lot better than he did last week. Um, so that tells me he'll probably play. I think he will.
Knowing his track
I
record though, he's probably going to get hurt in this game as well.
don't know what made you go with the bench on J.K. Dobbins.
Broncos have a solid defense right now. I mean that's all the Chargers have is J.K. Dobbins, but
The Broncos give up over 4 yards per carry on the rush, my friend.
I'm not worried.
More on
Sit
that
him.
later.
Sit
More
him.
on that. More on that later, though.
Hit him. Tommy, you made a face when Sean gave you two Dallas players to bench this week. What's with the face?
Two Dallas players.
Two Dallas players. He told you to bench Dak, and then he told you to bench. Oh no, sorry. I was looking at
Oh
I was looking
man,
at
I
that
was
wrong.
ready.
Oh.
The
Yep.
fine gun was loaded.
Oh, you should
Ty
have let him go.
Ball.
You should always let him
Yep.
go.
Now, when I was looking at it earlier, for some reason on Sleeper, Dalton Schultz has a Dallas jersey still on,
Oh,
not
his
for the
headshots from
yeah, his
Dallas. That's
headshot's
funny.
still from Dallas, so it confused me there for a minute. But
That's funny. Oh no, yeah,
okay,
I
put the
think
fine
that's
gun away, bud.
hilarious. I think you should absolutely be benching.
Everyone from Dallas except for
Yeah,
CD.
absolutely. Yeah, I
I
mean
was this close to benching everybody from the Raiders, but giving you a break
He
this
he
week.
did think about it. He
that
did
depends.
talk
That
about it.
depends on the Raiders. All depends on what team shows up. That's that's who we are at this point as a team. Is who's going to
AOC's
show up.
quarterback, that's all you need to know.
Yeah. But no, I think, yeah, I think if you're starting Dak Prescott, you are in probably deep shit with your fantasy team if you're starting Dak Prescott. But I would say like the it was a lock last year almost. plus a half interception, Dak Prescott, maybe even plus 1.5 interceptions, Dak Prescott is almost a lock every single week.